Okay, so be honest. Do you ignore, distract, or do just about anything to avoid feeling those more vulnerable parts of yourself? We all do sometimes. That's just called being human. But those difficult emotions carry really important information about your needs and what you care deeply about. So this skills clip is about taking emotional roll call, checking in with your passengers before they have to scream to get your attention. Hey there, Mindful Masters, and welcome to your first experiential skills clip on your journey to mastering adulthood. Go beyond adulting and become an emotional grown-up. If you haven't gotten the book yet, make sure to click the link and join us in mapping out your journey of self-discovery and emotional self-care. As we've been learning here in Chapter 3, the journey to mastering adulthood really begins when we start looking beyond the surface of the problems we see in our life. Rather than smothering our emotions, ignoring our feelings, or pretending we're fine, we need to start practicing turning our attention inward. In this practice, we're going to actively tune into the vulnerable and sensitive spots in need of our emotional self-care. Are you willing? Great. Let's practice. Okay, for this practice, I invite you to take a comfortable seated position with your head and neck in alignment, your feet flat on the floor, and your hands comfortably in your lap, and gently allowing your eyes to close. Let's start by taking an anchoring breath. Taking emotional roll call. For this exercise, we're going to move our attention inward to honor and compassionately validate the vulnerable parts of yourself. The parts of you that may feel uncomfortable and maybe a bit sensitive, and which you may try to push from your awareness as you forge through your day-to-day life. In your mind's eye, I'd like you to begin this practice by bringing to mind a recent event or an ongoing situation in your life which has been a cause of some distress. It might be an ongoing circumstance such as a romantic relationship or a lack of one, or a work-related issue or a family problem. If this is your first time doing this practice, you might begin with something only mildly upsetting and then build up to larger difficulties in future practices. As best you can, allow the images and thoughts and any related emotions to this difficulty to bubble up in your awareness. Letting go of any efforts to push feelings away. Notice how your mind and body wants to react to these feelings. Simply observe. Now, as you consider this difficulty, what is the most prominent emotion you notice? As best you can, find the emotion word which best defines your experience. And as you connect to and feel those feelings come up, I'd like you to imagine yourself sitting inside your mind-body vehicle. Really see and sense yourself sitting there in the driver's seat with the passenger seat to one side of you and back seats behind you. Explore around inside yourself, inside your vehicle, to find the child version of yourself at the age you feel in the presence of this emotion. So ask yourself, how old do I feel when this emotion is present? Now see yourself at that age, sitting somewhere on your vehicle. Is this part of you right up close? maybe in the passenger seat or trying to even get into the driver's seat, or just behind you? Or is this part of you way in the back? As best you can, I'd like you to see that small version of yourself. See him or her clearly, what they would be wearing, what was your hair like at that age, and what would your body language have looked like as you experienced this emotion. As you see that part of yourself sitting there, take note of what the grown-up reaction to that vulnerable part of yourself is. Does adult you react with caring and kindness? Or is it something else? Does the adult part of you respond with judgment or trying to push these experiences and feelings and part of you away? Stay present and attentive to this image and your reaction for just a moment. Now, from that part of you that sits in the driver's seat, the grown-up you, I'd like you to imagine yourself kindly asking that child part of you what he or she needs. Listen and see and hear that small child's reply. What do they need? And from the grown-up part of you, see yourself offering this vulnerable child the kindness and compassion they're seeking. With a warm and kind voice tone, hear your response to this part of yourself. As best you can, with kindness, connect to this difficult emotion. You might hear yourself say something like, "I know you're here, anxiety or anger or disappointment or sadness. I know you're here, and I'm here for you." See yourself engaging this child fully, attentive, supportive, compassionate. Notice how this feels. Or if you notice that something else is happening, if you're having difficulty offering kindness, simply notice this difficulty without judging yourself. You might tell that child part of you, "I'm having trouble being there for you right now. I'll keep trying." Now in your mind, see yourself slowly ending the engagement as you prepare to return to the driver's seat, saying your goodbyes, and letting this child part of yourself know that you are there for him or her. See yourself return your attention to the driver's seat, feeling your bottom in the chair, your attention fully present in this moment. You are present at the wheel of your life, together with the vulnerable parts of you who are in your charge, an essential part of you, but not you, and coming along for the ride. Taking one last deep belly breath. whenever you're ready, we can open our eyes. So, what was that like for you? Definitely take a moment to process your experience in your journal, taking special note of any difficult thoughts or emotions or physical sensations. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment in the comments section and I'll get right back to you. When you're done journaling, I'll see you back at the book to continue your journey to mastering adulthood.